That'll be an easy one.
But does it actually legally need prior approval? The Senate vote yesterday was 52 to 47. 5 Republicans joined all 47 Democrats. The 5 Republicans were Maine's Susan Collins, Missouri's Josh Hawley, Alaska's Lisa Murkowski, Indiana's Todd Young, and Kentucky's Rand Paul. President Trump then responded to those Republicans saying they should never be elected to office again, adding, quote, in any event, and despite their stupidity, the War Powers Act is unconstitutional, totally violating Article 2 of the Constitution, as all presidents and their departments of justice have determined before me, end quote. Now, full Senate vote is expected next week, and the House would also need to pass the bill. Then the president's signature would be needed, and if the president were to veto it at that point, Congress would have the option to vote to
I know.
veto and make it law. Overriding presidential veto, though, is a very heavy lift. It requires two-thirds vote of both the House and the
No.
Senate. Now,
What do you want?
didn't notify Congress before Nicholas Maduro's capture. The administration said it wanted to avoid leaks. The Constitution said only Congress has the power to declare war. And the last time Congress declared war was 1942. And of course, we've had many military actions since 1942.
Going down. Nobody's on.
Vietnam, Panama, first
Alright, I gotta do that first. I'll be right back.
Why Venezuela? So yes, we all need more resources.
I love it when they come in like
to
that.
have the conversation.
This shit doesn't work.
They are going to jump in without all the check boxes.
Anyway,
And I think
shit.
this is a common thing. I mean, maybe they mentioned it. They have a huge debt. They never got their money back. The holders and investors that this is a good business decision and capital allocation in the next few years because there's a lot of
Again, if you say no, can you say why? Very simple. Illegal immigration, yes. That's ICE. Yeah, they get rid of illegal immigration. Hi, how are you? Who's that, Favre? Like Brett Favre? Who knows? Maybe that's Brett Favre. Yeah, we have 2 number ones now. How does that happen? Same profile? I don't know. Multiple profiles. How's that work? Where come you from? Obviously, I'm in America. Yeah, just Japan. Get rid of people that go into their country illegally. Oh, yeah, they do. Do other countries do that? Yes, they do. If you walk into a, yeah, no shit. Yeah, logic. Who'd have thunk? Logic. Anyways, good comment. It's actually evening here, but you must be, and I'm not Mr. Leahy. I don't even know what that means. Who's Mr. Leahy? Fill me in. I love the one line things that they come up. New England. What part of the country are you from? Nowhere. You're obviously not from America, but if you are, you would have said, hi, I'm from Indiana or Ohio or Pennsylvania or New York or anywhere. But obviously not from America. Where are you from? I just told you, New England, America, Bosnia. There you go. And so you're from Bosnia and now you live in Germany. Okay, that's cool. I bet Germany's not too bad. You get to go to Oktoberfest, drink beers, eat sausages, stuff like that. Or what do they call them in Germany? Well, I got to sneeze. Just feeling like a sneeze. Okay, never mind. Here we go. More protests happening by paid protesters, by the way. My name is New Hampshire UFO Hunter. My real name is Paul. I don't drink, but I live in Osberg, New Hampshire. Okay. Oh, really? How do you live in Germany and then drink a beer once in a while? Jeez. Isn't that part of being German? You get to go to Oktoberfest. Hi. What's happening, Lauren? How are you? Yeah, I don't know if she's a girl. They like to put girl names up, but you never know if they're girls. You say this, I've seen a real UFOs hovering over trees and stuff, and I do have a background of one. Okay. Yeah, I have too. I have plenty of videos. You can look at them. I've videotaped real UFOs. I became almost famous because of it. Kind of famous, I guess. That's why I'm still here. This page has been on since 2004. I've been censored ever since I showed real UFO videos. Tyson. There you go. 3 times. His son. There you go. Do I think the Earth is flat? That's yeah, it's flat. The Earth is flat. No. Have you ever seen pictures of it? No. Pictures from that? Yeah. No. It's not flat. That's funny though. That's kind of funny. Some tells me I'm gonna have to break out my notepad tonight just to block people. Shit, I'm just rolling and just wreck that one. Thanks, babe. I got it right. But not that tough. I can read. Anyways, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I give you a like, but I can't like on this thing. So, anyways. Mr. Zemblis says hello again. I don't remember you. Don't remember your little tiny profile thing I got on here, your little avatar. I'm going to call it that. You might have been here. You probably changed it. Probably been on multiple pages since. Probably screwed with me. Whatever. I'm good with that. I get screwed with a lot. Screwed a lot of people too, but I don't screw with people online. I screw with real people. Oh gosh, here we go. Guy with emojis. How about I don't let you near my page? Fucking sick. Okay, here we go with the emoji people. Yeah, yeah, this guy. I'm sure he's a real fucking trooper. Yeah, trooper. He's probably sitting outside of a school right now, trying to pick up little kids, telling them their mommy couldn't pick them up. Yeah, that's that guy there. What's his name? Kwani874. Yeah, definitely a creep. Yeah, no, I'm not a cop. I self-police. I don't need cops very often. If I do, the only time I call police is when somebody tries to break in my house and I have to have them drag the body out. Yeah, Super Troopers. That was a good movie. I did like that. It was funny as hell. Yeah, keep it up, pal. Keep fucking blowing up my chat room. You won't be here very long. You probably you've already done it before. I can tell. You couldn't wait to get here. Popped right up. You're probably gonna think. No, ISIS doing their job is what's happening. Shush? Really? Okay, we got it. We'll shush you. There you go. I won't ban you. I will do this. We'll do this. And give you a timeout. There you go. He got timed out. He's timed out. I didn't ban him. I timed him out. I think he thinks he's smart. Apparently not. Anybody that has to use, Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here? Anybody that has to use emojis and can't have a conversation. I don't use emojis, by the way. I have a podcast over there. I don't use emojis. I don't go to people's pages and use emojis and do little boos and ha 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 and cries and all that crap, whatever they use. If I used an emoji, it would be this. Look, I'm going to pull it out of my coat. Look, I got an emoji in my coat right here. I'm going to use. Whoosh, there you go. Where's the emoji I use? How'd that make you feel? Wow. See, it's guys like that make my page. I have 18 followers at 1 minute. Then I get some tool like this. Anyway. Yeah. Hey, if you had a car, let me ask you a question. I only got two people. What does it matter? There's more people. I know there's more people. Would you try and run over a police officer? Would you? Yeah, look at them running like little drows. Yeah, Big Mama. What's happening, Big Mama? Anyway, would you? Would you try to run somebody over and then blame it on the person that got shot for trying to run somebody over? Would you? If there was a cop in front of your car and another guy telling you, "Hey, get out of the vehicle," would you try and run the cops over? Do you think that's a I'm good, man. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Would you try and run them over? Do you think that's a smart idea? Do you really think that's a smart idea? And then, when he gets shot in the head. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've had that said before, by the way. It's the first time. It was the voice God gave me. That's why I play blues and sing. Yeah, and another lonely Democrat coming here saying shit about me just because he has nothing else to do. Yeah, why don't you have a fucking page? Why don't you have your own page? Why don't you, you hate Democrats or Republicans, I should say so much. Why don't you have your own podcast? Oh, that's right. You can't get any followers. That's right. No, I was never military. My father was. I'm a son of the Legion. I'm a son of the Legion. Do you know what that means? I bet you don't. Give you more advice about life. Yeah, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. Don't be the guy two comments above you. Don't be that guy. Or this guy. He just came under you. Don't be this guy. There's my advice in life. Don't be this little loser. Okay, this guy's a loser. Yeah, all day long. What do you mean? I haven't been on the phone since last night. I did my shit today. Now it's getting ready for the 5 here, and you're here. But you're a gaslighting, hypocritical piece of shit Democrat. That's what they are. Yeah, that's all they do. Guess what? You don't have to deal with it, do you? Because now you can go find another page to fuck with. See ya. How'd that work out for him? How that works? See, I control my shit. He doesn't control anything. He's just here attacking me. Actually, I'm 57, but hey, whatever. If I was a century old, I'd be a freaking wizard. Or maybe, I don't know, elf. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be an elf. Look at this. Non-stop. Non-stop. With a bunch of numbers. No names. Hey, what's your name, pal? Yeah. Where were you? What, you look like you live in your mother's basement. Oh, that's right, you do. She actually asked me to get rid of you. Nothing, brother. What's happening? Up in England, wow. Are they protesting over there because somebody tried to kill a policeman and got shot? Mm. I wasn't talking to you. So, you have two different profiles. I get it. Okay. Well, you still live in her basement, though, don't you? You're so stupid. There you go. You're so fucking stupid. I'm so old. You're an idiot. So, I guess, does that even, no, not really, because idiocy, I'm actually, yes, old, and I've learned a lot more than you ever fucking learned. So, go away. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, another one. Were you guys jealous? You jealous that I lived longer than, I've lived longer and you're old and never got laid? You're a bunch of fucking goddamn Bunch of goddamn fucking virgins. Yeah. And again, nobody has answered the question. Again, I do this all the time. It's a trick question. Okay, do you support ICE? Yes, 42%. No, 42%. If you say no, why? As one person said, why? No, they can't. Because they were told to. Brainwashed fucking idiots. Hey, we got some brainwashed idiots here. 16% or 41% are brainwashed idiots. None of them are going to say nothing. What's happening, man? Everybody say hi to the truth. That's funny. I love it. I bet they won't even get it. They won't get it. My mom's dead, so there you go. Another asshole. They say you live in your mother's basement. My mom's dead. He wasn't even on the fucking page. Yeah. No, I like the leading guys. I like, getting little homos off my page. The fuck? Whatever. That's democracy. You don't have to support. I hope you support, America. If you don't, yeah, I saw that protest in New York. That was hilarious, and I shouldn't say hilarious. It's kind of sad to see all those people out there. Yeah, no, I'm not. I know you wish I was. And you're not sucking my dick, by the way, Christian. Sorry, not gay, only women. So you don't have to suck my dick. Well, you couldn't suck my dick. If you tried, I'd punch you in the skull. I'd actually throw an uppercut and knock you out. Maybe a right hook. Right hook right in the jaw. Bang. You'd be on the ground in no time. Isn't it? No shit. Yeah. That's all I get. Yeah. Somebody said that we should change the name to Nice. I saw that. Who was that? I can't remember who it was, but somebody said that. I think it was Tyrus. He said, we'll just change the name from Ice, put an N in front of it, the National. Yeah, and then people, what are they gonna say? Just like. I'm acting. I am handsome. The fuck have you not seen the girls on my page? What are you? You're acting like you're an ugly asshole prick that can't stand me because I'm better looking than you. So how'd that work out for you? Yeah, keep it up, pal. Keep making stupid comments. I got no hook. No, I got a fucking gun and a lightsaber and a staff and nunchucks and I don't need anything. I had people like you come into it. That's what happened in my life. I had people like you come into it. Freaking losers that came here every time I tried to do something. And you came in. And then you just kept saying stupid comments. That's what's wrong with my life. Nothing else went wrong. How many houses do you own, by the way? You gonna answer that? You gonna answer the question? You gonna answer the question of why you hate ICE? I'm old and finished. Yeah, it's sad. Then leave. Fuck off me. Your mother is still old. She ain't finished yet because I ain't done making her bleed. Fucking joke. People, where do they come from? Out of the woodworks. They just keep coming out of the woodworks. Look at these losers. They got nothing. They just come here with nothing. Just attacks and freaking statements that make no sense because they're stupid. There's like 18 stupid people on my page in the last fucking. I haven't even been on for 10 minutes. And I had 18 stupid people. You're all laughing at me. Your mother was laughing at the fact that you're going to get thrown out of her basement last night. So she also laughed when I pulled my cock out. It was covered in her bloody ass juice. Are you about to get blocked? Another one with the rainbow flag.
This will take all
No,
of us.
fuck you. Your mother said the same thing. She said, don't mention me, but I didn't say her name. So, yeah, I will mention your mother, who takes it in the ass pretty good, by the way. I didn't even have to warm it up. Usually you got to warm it up a little. I don't do grinder, so please don't block me. That's asking to be blocked. Say something stupid. There you go. You're having way too much fun. You don't know what fun is. You never had fun in your life. You sit in your mother's basement playing video games. You're a virgin. You never touched an ass. You never got laid. You're having fun. Why, by fucking with me? Yeah. By the way, you're never going to suck my dick, so go back to your boyfriend. You guys can all sit there and suck each other's dicks. You guys, yeah. You're blocked. Anyway, yeah, you're going to be blocked any second, so please don't block me. Yeah, of course you will. So you do. So you know how to do. Yeah, that guy, yeah, projecting. Gonna suck a dick. Yeah, anyway, sorry. I'm not gonna deal with this shit. Anyways, don't worry, he'll have a new profile in a second. He'll be back. Yeah, he thinks it's funny. So funny. It wasn't you. Where is he? This guy. I told you he'd have a new one. There you go. Double fucking guy. Two profiles. Get off my fucking page. How about that? Go to sleep. I woke up at 1 o'clock. What'd you do? Oh, that's right. You sucked a dick. But that's the same guy. I got help. I got plenty of help. I bet you don't have any. Oh, that's right, you do. You have your mother helping you live in her basement, paying your rent because you never had a job in your fucking life. Let these guys blow up. Let them blow up. I'll be back. I'm not going to even pay attention to this bullshit. Bunch of fucking losers. So the guy that was up there, see? Yeah, I bet you did. Stuck it in his ass. He loved it. It's the best thing he ever had. Here we go. Any minute now. We're getting close. What time is it? Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to count down. You're a crackhead, so whatever. You have to smoke crack because cocaine sucks now. So, how much fentanyl do you take a week? I like we got another guy, number 2 with the crown. Never seen him before. How he gets the crown, I don't know. Yeah, I actually do have friends. Family, not so much. Just a niece. So, anyway, who cares? I don't live in my mother's basement. Okay, this guy's gonna start this shit. Sorry. Never mind. I gotta get rid of this idiot. Sorry. Undo this. Here you go. And everybody else, I should say. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Oh my god. I haven't even had to use my notepad lately. I can keep it in my head. Okay. Anyways, he's gone. They're idiots. They have nothing else better to do. I already know what it is. It's funny. It's not raging me. I just get rid of them. They're done. Typical Trumper. Yeah, you're a typical Democrat. Really, you're the one here fucking running your mouth. I ain't running my mouth. Did you? Good. And still not one person has said anything about why they hate ICE. Not one person. Not one person. Let's talk about what's at hand. Doesn't matter whether I'm a veteran or not. The whole thing is that these people do the same fucking thing over and over and over again, and they have nothing intelligent to say. Not one. Every time I go live, this happens. I'll get up to 26 people and nonstop attacks, and not one of them. All they do is just call me names, and claim this, and call me names and say I'm this and say I'm that. They attack. They just do nothing. I'm writing an actual argument. What the fuck you waiting for? Is that, I don't know. I hope you're talking to somebody else, because my name ain't Scarlet, fuckhead. Anyways, nothing. They got nothing. They can't bring up anything. Of course, you're concentrating on what, sucking a dick. Anyways. Okay, tell me why. There you go. Finally, okay. I voted no. I don't support ICE. If you can say no, why? Why do you not support ICE? What's wrong with it? You enjoy child trafficking. You enjoy little girls getting raped. You enjoy drugs coming over the border. You enjoy. Well, they're the same thing. They're illegal aliens. Aliens own this planet, so they can come here whenever they wanted. They could come here and fuck us all up. You wouldn't even know what happened. Poof, gone, just like that. Yeah, just like what Trump did to Venezuela. Poof, you're gone. I still want to hear why people don't, and not one person in the last, how long have I been on? 27 minutes. 27 minutes, 24, 25, and counting. Cannot tell me why. Yeah, not one of them. Not one of them can fucking say. Yeah. Go fishing in Venezuela, buddy. That's what you should do. You support. You hate ICE. Go fishing in. Jeez, fucking go fishing in Venezuela. Anyway. Like I said, anybody got any reason for me to leave you on my page? You got a reason? Appreciate it. If God blessed me, I wouldn't be doing this right now. But, because they were told he was a dictator. Yeah. They said, oh, he's a dictator. They've been brainwashed. Brainwashed. Tell me why he's a dictator. Tell me why he is a dictator. Yeah. Why? Because he ain't a dictator. You want dictators? I know who the dictators are. I know what a dictator is. You didn't give me any answers. You're fucking being a jerk. Why would I answer you gave? What? I'm a jerk? I'm an asshole? I'm this? I'm that? Really? The fuck? I don't even know what that is. Accelerationism. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, no, that's a lie. No. Trump and Putin never work together. They don't do anything. As a matter of fact, he tried to stop the war, and then now they want to give more money to Zelensky, who has done, nothing but let his people get killed. Give him the fucking land. What do you want from him? He's not even a fucking he's an actor. People say that about Trump. No, Trump is a businessman. There's a big difference. Zelensky never owned a business, okay? Oh. Give me my compassion. You don't know anything about my compassion. It's nothing to do with where you're from. My compassion runs wild. I love all kinds of people. Who was that? I don't even know. Yeah, William spitting crap. You got it. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. I answered the question. Yeah, this guy's just spitting crap out there. Yeah. When did my compassion end? I don't know where you're from, what you're from. All you do is put up one fucking single 3-word lines. You can't talk about anything. Yeah. I don't even know who that is. Kamzat for president. I don't know where that's at. I don't care. I know who my president is, and that's Donald Trump. He's the president. And the next one will be another Republican. What are you going to do there? You want to go? I'll take you. Hit me up. We'll go fishing. Ah, it's happening. You must have heard my stories already. Definitely a subscriber because, again, somebody, he said, I take kids fishing. To go fishing, by the way, that'll probably get me in trouble. Yeah. My girlfriend's kids, my niece, my little brother, we went fishing. Well, yeah. Why do you have to say to you like 60? As a matter of fact, ask that question again, and you will be the next one that gets mad. Yeah, he is. He's a fucking man. You kidding me? He's fucking shit up right now, taking names. Fucking shit up, taking names and notes and saying you're next. Yeah, who isn't responding to what? Spencer, I just said that. Do I like 67? 67 stupid. As a matter of fact, you want me to respond to that? Here you go, Spencer. This guy calls me out. You putting a stupid question up. So there you go. Rage bait. Now Spencer's gone. You can take your buddy down here. Yeah, Scarlet. Yeah. Notice how he didn't answer. Answer what? A stupid question, 67. You don't think I know what that is? It's a stupid song from a rap guy that said the word 67. And the idiots that put it up have nothing else to say, so they just say 67. Oh, fuck. You're next, Scarlet. You want to be next? You want to be on the pad? I can put you on the pad. Let's see. Where's my notepad? Yeah, you can be one of the scratches that I knocked off my page. Frickin' yeah. You want to be one? Come on, Spencer. Or Scarlet. There you go. Sorry, you're missing the whole thing. The what? The stupid question. Let's not filtering your argument. You're not filtered. You're not banned or blocked yet. You will be if you keep it up. Just saying. You'll be the fuck out of here before you know even what hit you in the side of the head. You're probably not even a girl. You're probably a homo that sucks dicks. Swindler's List. Yeah, 67. Yeah. $2 billion of property damage, a DEI disaster, and a lot of crime because police have what does that mean? You mean that I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. They're coming in hot and heavy here. So. I'm the swindler. Really. I'm a swindler. Well, you're up here bashing me. I'm a swindler, but you're up here bashing me. Okay. Changing your profile over and over and over again just so you could come here. Just so you could say stupid shit and not back it up. Again, nobody has still told me why they hate ICE. Yeah, I'm a punk. Look at that's a fucking another hypocritical gaslighting piece of shit. Yeah, he calls me a punk. He lives in his mother's basement. He's a virgin. I don't know. What kind of cereal did you eat this morning that your mommy had to make for you? Did you pour the milk for you too? Yeah, I love lesbians too. I am a lesbian. This guy's cracking. There you go. Told you it was gonna happen. There you go. All right. It is. Fucking everybody. I said everybody. There you go. See ya. I'm just dead. See ya. You're out. No, see, that's how easy that is. He's gone. Why don't you go ask him, Scarlett? Go ask him. Go on his account, Scarlett.
Anyone could be watching that video, sound up, and say that the quote-unquote left-wing narrative was
They have jurisdiction all over the country. Where the fuck have you been? This has been going on for years. What do you think they called Obama the deporter in chief? He deported over 4,000 illegal aliens from all over the country. So that proves how much you know.
So I read about it. Ha ha ha.
Restrain on, this guy, okay, whoever this is. What's your name? Steven. You obviously have no clue of what's happening here. So you'd rather see more little girls get raped, people murdered, Somalians taking over houses, moving in, and then living there as squatters, and then killing people, and then ICE coming in, getting rid of them, and stopping the crime. Or they should just hang out at the border. The border's closed. You don't think they don't have ICE people down there? That's Border Patrol's job. ICE takes care of illegal aliens that are in sanctuary cities because they run there because people like Tim Waltz will let them stay there. Okay? They'll let them stay there. Yeah, they are within their jurisdiction. They're federal. Do you know the difference between federal and state? They're federal officers. They have every right to go into your city or any other city, any state, and get rid of them. They are not operating out of their jurisdiction. You have no clue what you're talking about. That's bullshit. Are you getting banned? Yes, you are. Okay, this guy. Yeah. There you go. All right, anyways, we can end this quick. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. And then when somebody tries to run over one of them, thank you. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Anytime, anywhere. That's why they're out there doing it. Because of what the guy you voted for in was. You voted for fucking Kamala Harris. You voted for Biden. You probably did. I doubt it. Biden never. That was a rigged election with COVID. All the fake votes that came in mail-in voting. And then they let in how many millions of fucking illegal aliens lined up at the border? Bet he didn't see that. Yeah, bye. See you, Scarlett. Yeah, that's okay, Scarlett. Yeah, you're not a guy. You're not a woman, by the way. You're still a guy with it. You think you're a woman, but you have a dick. Big difference. You can't have a dick and be a woman, by the way. You could think you are. Everybody, yeah, Scarlett's a transvestite who loves LGBTQAWXYZ. Why wouldn't I? Really? Lincoln Riley Act? Why would they not support ICE at this time? Why? Tell me. Why? Thank you. He knows what I'm talking about. Rigged as fuck. That's right. That's the election that Biden got in on. This idiot is asking, why would anybody support ICE? Oh, you know what's going to happen when one of those fuckers shows up at your house, breaks in like it happened in Texas to the poor old guy? Cool. That is kind of funny, isn't it? It's hilarious. Yeah, they can. Go get your dick cut off. It'll make you feel better. You know what they do when they cut your dick off? Actually, they cut it in half. Then they turn it in and they turn the skin inside out. And then they cut a hole under your nuts and they cut your nuts off. And then they try and make it look like a vagina. Have you ever seen a sex change operation vagina? I have. Not that I wanted to. I just came across it. Well, number one, it doesn't look like a vagina. Number two, it's disgusting. And number three, after they get it done, they are not really happy with it. And the only reason they, no, never spent any time studying it. I just know I'm smart. I'm a genius. Unlike 90% of the people on this page. No, No, but it's disgusting. You know, let your kids start taking hormone blockers right now. They think they're a cat. You know, give them cat hormones. You know, buy them a litter box. Put it in a bathroom. They can crap in a litter box. But if I do suggest this. If you're gonna let your kid think he's a cat and crap in a litter box, make him clean it up himself. I gotta clean my cat's fucking. Jeez, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting what they've done to people.
It's a great statement when they get touched by a police officer. They do this in all.
Yeah, that's right.
All protests.
I didn't say that. I'm not smart. I'm just a genius. That's what he said. Debunked story? Really? That's funny. That's funny. You talk about debunked. What debunked story did I bring up? What debunked story? What's been debunked that I brought up? Why'd you tell me? I just there was it was a euphemism. Do you know what that is? No, you don't. I said there's people that go to school that think they're cats because their parents allow them to be cats. They think they're cats. I said if you want your kid to think he's a cat, let him shit in a box and clean it up. So what the fuck do you know, idiot? Stupid comment. Boy, what's up with all the stupid comments? Yeah, look at this idiot. Yeah, he just keeps coming too. He won't give up. There's 3 things you just lost. You hate ice. Conspiracy? That's not conspiracy. I could show you stories of people going to school seeing their cats. Yeah, and also little boys thinking they're little girls. Teachers putting fucking rainbow flags in the rooms and taking them down, American flags. You didn't hear? Oh, you want to hear a conspiracy? Here's a conspiracy for you, you fuckhead. Kid goes to school. They told him he had to wear a rainbow shirt, and he said, "Fuck that." He was 6th, 7th grade. So he goes, "I ain't wearing it," and so he wears an American flag on his back, and they throw the kid out of school. Sounds like something you do. You probably freaking do that with your kids, wouldn't you? You make them wear rainbow things, don't you? That's not a conspiracy theory. I guarantee that person does. Look it up. Look it up. I ain't showing you shit. I just told you about it. What do you think? I'm just making this crap up? Look it up. Go on Google. Google's there for you. It'll be number 1. Say, my kid thinks he's a cat. Boom. Go to the teacher that said, you can't be a cat. Google. YouTube. It was on YouTube. The fuck? I ain't your fucking news source. Go watch MSNBC. They won't talk about it. They won't talk about the kid that got thrown out of school because he had an American flag on him. Yeah. Oh, but really, you watch MSNBC and CNN, right? That's not true, right? Oh, no. You watch fake news. You hate Trump. You're a Democrat. You believe everything they say because it's CNN and MSNBC. Fake news. No, I saw it. Saw a whole story about it where the kid went in and wanted to be a cat. Yeah, you do. You're a liar. Here we go with this guy. Okay. I'm not going to wait for this. There you go. He's out of here. That was easy. I'm getting quick thumb flicking. See ya. Anyways. The fuck? Like I didn't prove anything. I give a fuck what you know or what you think. I just tell you what I know and what I think. And that's the beautiful thing about what I do. You want to change people. You want to become a cat, start your own channel. You want to cut your pecker off, start your own channel. You want to hate ICE, start your own channel. You should be out protesting. I hear they get paid for it. Yeah, I just saw it. Free Israel. Israel's already free. Surprised you didn't say free Palestine. Jesus. You should just go do your thing. Go do your thing. You don't have to be here. Yeah, it's an open invite, but for only so long. And still not one person can tell me why they really hate ICE, only because they say they're out of their jurisdiction, which is a lie. Complete lie. Somebody already proved that. Agreed with me on that. So, yeah, no, they're in their jurisdiction. That's what they do. They find illegal aliens, they take them, they send them to court, they send them back home. That's what they do. So, and only one person out of the, how do we have 104 votes? One person, 44% say they hate ICE, not support them. Might as well be hate because that's what Democrats do. They hate. I don't hate anybody. If you can say why, one person has said what they thought, which was absolutely wrong. Because they can't. They don't even know why. Because they've been told to. Yeah. Why are people out standing in the streets? You know why? They're being paid. That's what the Democrats want. They want to take away from everything that's happening to the Democratic Party right now. Mainly the facts that they've been fucking the country for so long, that they're all rich. They've all done insider trading. They just gave over, now it's up to, I think, $18 billion to people in Minnesota, in just Minnesota, the Somalians. Yeah, you told me why, and it was wrong. That's wrong. You didn't tell me why. Yeah, why do you hate Trump? Go ahead. Why do you hate Trump? Why? He's a dictator. He's a fascist. He's this. Which is all lies. Yeah, I know who Graham Hancock is, sure. Isn't he a UFO guy? Hancock. Yeah, look at him. No. Oh, yeah. Really? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm 57 years old. I've seen it. I've been watching politics since Carter got into office. I was there during the Reagan years. Best years of my life. That was great. Reagan was a good president. That's why they tried to kill him, just like they tried to kill Trump. You know, kind of why they tried to kill Kennedy. He was actually a Democrat. Yeah, Graham Hancock. Yeah. Yeah, I have. I'm not a big fan. Same thing. There's a few guys that are out there that I'm not a big fan of. It was like you idiots. That's who, Jeremy. You idiots. Yeah. The fuck? Who was they? I could have said they, them, it, that, though. It's my new pronoun, they. I go by they now. It's my pronoun. That's who they is. Anyways, what are your pronouns? Yeah. What are your pronouns, buddy? What are they? He, she. Oh, you can't have he or she now. It's got to be different. There we go. Five's on. I knew it was coming. I knew it was. Five's on. That's who they is. Bunch of people that have no fucking clue. That's they. No clue about anything. Only what they're told. They don't do any research. Nothing scares me, motherfucker. I ain't gonna call you by your pronoun though. So you could tell me your pronoun. I'm still gonna call you a dude, seeing your name's Jeremy. Or if you're a woman, you're still a broad. And I don't mean like a broad around the world. I mean a broad, like a chick. This guy's still here. Anyways, I'm gonna put this up. We can talk about this. Yeah, which
you have ADD. That's what she
you got. Fine, call yourself whatever you want. You're still gonna be a dude or chick. Those aren't pronouns. It's what you are. You're a woman or a man. Is that better? Do you like it that way? No, you don't. Because you can't handle it. You can't handle the truth.
Cheney meets with oil executives in secret, to the president literally having all oil executives in the White House with cameras there.
Yeah, over a dozen oil executives there, siding with Trump, yeah, working with him, putting in $100 billion. I think it was $100 billion to, help with the oil refineries
And Congress, again,
instead of
don't
sending
sound
it
dull by
to
saying Congress has the power to appropriate
raw
funds, but
oil
it's
to
another
China
unconstitutional
and
move that he might be
Iran and
charged
Russia.
of
I
this
bet a lot of you
more
support that, don't
state
you?
capitalism.
You want Russia and
10%
China,
of
Iran.
Intel,
Well,
and
guess
this
what?
executive,
Seeing that Trump's
of
so in
course, with
cahoots.
cameras, everyone wants to get along.
Oh, shit. Trump is so in cahoots with Russia. Why didn't he start sending oil to them? No, he shut it down.
Go in there when a random effing
Wow.
tweet can change the entire foreign policy of a country.
Yeah.
So, not
Funny,
sure.
I was reading the FT earlier. That's the Financial Times.
Well, I don't know how to read it.
Jessica.
I don't know.
The FT.
Jessica's the only Democrat on the show for a reason, because she's just like every Democrat that shows up here. Fucking stupid. No clue about
Okay,
anything.
that's why.
But they were saying people are crawling all over themselves to get in on the action. I mean, this place is a gold mine. Liquid gold and real gold.
So when you detail where the money's going, where did you think it was going before Maduro was captured? It was going to a corrupt Maduro regime.
Sure, I just don't want it to go to a corrupt American regime. I wanted to give it to Congress.
Well, yeah, Congress isn't corrupt. They definitely know how to spend the money.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
just a
no,
couple
Congress
things.
is corrupt.
First
They
of all,
were-
there is huge opportunity.
ran
there.
it for
They're
4
sitting
years.
a massive
What do you mean?
oil
Idiots.
supply
And
that is not being tapped, that is not being used, that could clearly, easily be in the global market. And did you listen to the oil executives? Because any of them, the stories, every single story from those oil executives that he brought in that room was fascinating and not to be discounted. Those oil executives, some of them detailed raising their children in Venezuela. This is where they cut their teeth in the oil industry.
By the way, a lot of those oil executives were not from this country, and now they're working with this country. I wonder why.
And they are
And
excited
they're not
about
sending
what is
their
happening
prisons
to go
into
back to a
America.
free Venezuela eventually, hopefully. So this, I mean, there was individual
Neither
stories that
one.
certainly the White House should probably be putting more out there than they do.
I like how I
Also,
lost
they should
them
be
all.
talking about
Look
the
at
price of
that.
oil and gas. I mean, Larry thinks that we're not talking about this. Not our good friend Larry Kudlow. I mean, gas is now $2.80 as a national average per gallon. That's incredible. It's down 28%. Sorry, gas is down 10% since Trump took office.
Okay,
Oil-
I'm going to answer this. You know what I think about that? He warned them. Fuck around, find out. FAFO. He told Iran to knock it off. He had nothing to do with Libya. He told Iran. Iraq has nothing to do with Trump. Venezuela had it coming. The Democrats put the bounty on those people's heads. They put the bounties on them. What I think is that Trump should take the $25 million. You know what he would do with it if he got the $25 million reward, which the Democrats put out? Probably would have never paid it because they didn't care. Joe was sitting on a beach. Yeah, instead of doing something about it while they were running drugs, he should take that $25 million, put it in his bank account. But he wouldn't do that. That's not Trump, just like he doesn't take a salary being a president. He makes $250,000 a year, something around there, and he gives it to charities every time he gets a pay, or $250,000 a month, I should say. He gets a paycheck, and you know what he does? He gives it to cancer people, homeless people. He gives it to cities that need it. He gives it to people that need the money. He does not take that money. He's the only president in the history of the United States that loses money being president, doesn't take a dime. And you know what? That's what he's going to do with Venezuela. He ain't going to get any money out of this. You know what it's going to do? It's going to bring in oil reserves in the United States. Venezuela is going to be better off. They're going to get rid of the Cubans that are there trying to run drugs and the cartels. You want to know what's happening that you probably none of you knows about? None of you knows about. He is going to take out the cartels in Mexico next. He just said to them, "You don't know this. See, I got a source." Nah, that's funny. My buddy Mikey G, he's a good guitar player, like me. Very good guitar player, singer. He does solo stuff. I do band. He does band too. He's called Trainwreck. No, America's not ever controlled by anybody. They're an ally. Yeah, what do the Democrats do for Israel? Nothing. Nothing. As a matter of fact, what happened with Israel was Hamas took over because Joe Biden was president. They attacked them. They took a bunch of hostages. Yeah, because it was Biden. Yeah, Biden was weak. The military became weak. They had guys dressed or women dressed as guys, acting like they were freaking, or guys dressed as women. That's what it was. Guys dressed as women. Look at the bald guy that was stealing luggage. I mean, look at what happened. They're all gone now. We're not dealing with that anymore. America is not dealing with that. And if the terrorists keep it up, guess what? Fuck around, find out. Which you're not going to hear about it until after it happens. He's not going to go to Congress. He doesn't have to. It's called the second, it's not the amendment, and the second tier of justice that he will go and take care of these fuckers. Yeah, look, I went from all kinds of likes and people to nobody when I bring up the truth. And they can't fight. They can't fight. Then I have to block half of them. And then they all get scared because I'm going to block them too. You want to get blocked? You want to be the next guy? Anyways, who cares? I'm going to go back to watching my 5. You can say something if you
When
want.
I was able to jump out of it.
You're lucky it's a commercial. Maybe you're not lucky. You're not here anyways. Or you are here. So, wow. Wow. Why don't you do research? The guy you just asked this. Why don't you do research? You know, you ask me a question. You seem to be like kind of intelligent. You asked a question. You asked 2 questions. It wasn't a 3-word stupid post like everybody else. Anyways, why don't you ask, do research. It's not that tough. Get off of fucking MSNBC, CNN, and Google and go and try. What is it? I'm not going to say X or whatever it is. Go to DuckDuckGo. Try them as a search engine. See what kind of news you get there. Go to, what's the other search engine? I kind of like DuckDuckGo is not a bad one. I have one on my page. It's another one. Yeah, see, run, rabbit, run. It's an old, well, actually, that's a line in a Pink Floyd too, because everybody thinks Pink Floyd is political. Yeah, that's what it was. They were in England. They came out of England. They were dealing with suppression back in the day, and then they did other albums too. I don't have a story right now, sorry. No story right now. Sorry. Well, your wild story here. This is a good one. Here's a good story. My buddy says, "Hey, you want to go fishing?" And I go, "Yeah, sure. We're going to do a canoe trip, right? June 16th on the Merrimack River. It's in New Hampshire. You can look it up. Start in Franklin, New Hampshire. Go all the way to Concord, New Hampshire. It's about 15 miles on a canoe." So I said, "Well, I got a trolling motor." This is funny. Anyways, best part of the story is we get to our first campsite, and we started at like, I don't know, it was around 6 in the morning. Sun was just coming up. We get in a boat. I caught a 7.5 pound Atlantic salmon, one of the biggest freshwater fish I've ever caught. Big, huge salmon. I caught a 5.5 pound smallmouth too. Got pictures of it. And so I had a field day. We're on the same canoe. When we get down, we find a campsite. And next thing you know, we pitched camp. We had to climb up a 15-foot bank on the side of the river because the river, I don't know if you've ever been on a big river. This is a big river. It erodes the banks. So it was nothing but rocks and sand and roots to get up the trees on the side of the bank. We had to climb up there, start our camp, light a fire, and then cook dinner, and we had been drinking beer all day. We had a cooler full of beer, of course. That's what it is. And we get up on the side of the bank, and he pulls out a bottle of Jameson whiskey, right? Ice baby. Boom. I play that. You should see. Nobody's grass gets cut when I play Ice Baby out of my windows. Anyways, no, I'm not from New Hampshire. I'm not from Texas. I'm from New Hampshire. Same thing. Open carry. Anyways, yeah, we don't fuck around here. Anyways, you can call it Redneck Central, whatever you want. But anyways, that night we drank almost a whole bottle of Jameson between the two of us. And again, we've been drinking all day. We ate dinner, cooked some fish on the grill. The salmon I caught. The first thing I did, got back with the salmon, hacked her up, freaking cut steaks, threw it on the grill. So, look at that, everybody left. Who'd have thunk? So, there's your story. And then I fell in a river at like 3 o'clock in the morning in June. And the water was around 45 degrees. And I went to take a leak, and I don't know what happened. Next thing you know, I'm underwater. I got washed down. Like the fifth person that's asked me that. No, I couldn't serve military. I'm half blind. Legally in one eye. Yeah. Anyways, my father did them. So I'm a son of the Legion. And I get washed down river. I don't know how far, but I don't know what happens, because next thing you know, I'm swimming to the bank. But I know how to swim. Current's taking me this way. I know I'm on the right. So I swim across the current. I get to the rocks. I get up. I climb up the bank again. And now I'm freezing. I got hypothermia. And great story. Yeah. And then I walk through the woods. And as I'm walking through the woods, I see the fire. What's left of the fire. And I'm pulling my clothes off because I know about hypothermia. See, smart. Guarantee any one of these kids that happened, if that happened to them, they would have lasted 5 seconds. But they're been casualty, which, by the way, about 18 people a year drown in that river. And yeah, I'm sure. Anyways, that's what they do. They got nothing to say, silly. I would love to do that. That would be fun. Give me a vest and a gun. The only thing I don't have is a vest. So, anyways, I'm going up, and I get to the fire, and now I'm naked. I'm fucking buck naked, freezing my ass off. My clothes are all through the campsite, and I'm just like standing by the fire, freezing. And I get in there. Take it easy, man. Anyways, I go in, I get in my sleeping bag in the tent. My buddy's passed out. He's drunk. And I'm in the next thing you know, I'm passed out. Now all I hear is, whose fucking clothes are all over the place? That'd be my clothes. And I come out, and I'm wrapped in my sleeping bag. What the fuck, dude? Why are you naked? I fell in a river. And they were, come on. I was like, oh yeah, I fell in a river. No, I'm not shouting out. I have already learned that trick. Shout out to my dick. How about that? Anyways, shout out to licking my balls. Anyways, my dick's friendly. Dick's friendly. Anyways, it was funny. Yeah, I'm not going to read your comments because I already know you started. I'll read this one. You don't read my comments. You know, I was telling a story. Fucking. No, I don't read comments because I have fucking a dozen comments every 30 seconds of a bunch of assholes busting my balls. It's not you. Give me a break. Oh, if you don't read comments. If you get mad at people don't read your comments, you should be on another page. What's ice? See, there you go. What's ice? You must not be from this country, are you? Yeah, you're not even. Yeah, frozen water. There you go. There you go. We just answered your question. Well, if you're illegal and in this country, you will find out soon enough what ice is. There you go. You'll find out. They'll show up at your door and they'll have these little patches that say ICE. Mm. Kind of funny. It's raining. Well, it's raining right now. Good. Melt the snow. Get rid of the snow. Anyways, it's raining here. What you guys' weather's like? It was warm yesterday. A lot of the yes, please. What? What does that mean? Yes, please. I am Optimus Prime. Autobots roll out. It's funny. You're not Optimus Prime. I like the guy that does his voice. I can do that. I think I might be able to fill in for him. I am Optimus Prime. You knew it. You knew where you're going with that, didn't you? Yeah, I could do him. Some other ones too. I reckon I need some French fried taters and biscuits and mustard. Bumblebee, you can't do him. You gotta have a radio. Go through it. I can't mimic a dozen radio stations, but I can do I am Optimus Prime. I can do that one. Give you advice. Yeah, grow the fuck up. There you go. There's my advice. Grow up. Don't be an idiot. There you go. Really? You don't know? Give me a break, man. I don't play that game. I don't jump through hoops either. I jumped through hoops my whole life. I'm fucking old enough to know when there's somebody just being a dick. Well, the difference between, okay, really, you're German, you can't really. My mother was Austrian and German. My grandmother was German Austrian. I'm half German and Austrian. My other half is full blood Italian. And that's different. They weren't getting rid of illegal aliens, the Germans, okay? They were just, I'm the problem. Okay, well, then you can leave. Leave. Go away. I'm the problem. Get out of here. You don't have to be here. I'm a problem. You know I'd be a problem. Why don't you come try breaking into my house? Then I'll be a problem. You talking to me? Yeah, okay. Anyways. Yeah, I haven't done meth. Never in my life. Never did heroin. I did coke in the 70s. Coke is not alive, by the way. I see. Look, teeth, huh? All real. Yeah, no fake ones. All my teeth are real. So, I don't do meth. I did coke, like I said, back in the 70s, but that's when it was good. Now it's crap coming from people like you, probably. You're probably worried about, you're the reason why meth, and you're probably sitting at home doing meth. Yeah, well, you shooting up heroin too? What are you doing? Oh, that's right. No, you can't afford drugs. You sit in your mother's basement. You don't have a girlfriend. You're a virgin, and your mom pays for your dinner. So there you go. Mac and cheese tonight? What are you on? Mac and cheese? Whatever. I brought this whole thing with this shit that happened yesterday with the woman that ran over a cop, literally hit him and ran him over, and he put a bullet in her head. Which, let me tell you, if you tried to run me over, you'd probably get a bullet in the head. And I'm pretty good with a gun. That's what's happening. And now you got all these big, giant protests out there of people being paid, by the way, which has been proven. Yeah, there's several people out there out in the crowds talking to people. I get paid. You have a job? I'm getting paid right now. For standing in the street screaming and yelling and throwing shit at cops. Yeah, okay. Great job. I don't know. What do they do when their house gets broken into? Who do they call? They going to protect their own house? No, I don't need a cop to protect my house. I mean, I got cats. They'll attack you. They will too. Well, at least the boy will. I don't know about the girl. She runs. She hides under the bed. She'll go hide. The male, though, on the other hand, he weighs about 25 pounds. He's a tabby. He's orange. And you came in my house screaming and yelling or trying to break in, he would fucking rip your balls off so fucking fast it wouldn't be funny. Okay, let's see. I believe if America created and established ways for South Americans to work in America legally, there's the word, legally. Yeah, that's what ISIS. They're not just throwing people out of the country. These are illegal people that come here and take advantage of what we have. Do you know how much money went out to illegal aliens in Chicago and San Diego, California? Billions and billions of taxpayer dollars, while they're getting $3,500 a month. $3,500 a month, while there are veterans in the streets freezing to death. They can't get food, living in soup kitchens. Thanks, man. Love you. Take it easy. Back at you. No, U.S. ain't even close to being done. It'll never be done. Devin Dommy's here now. He ain't going to be around for long. Tim Waltz is going to be gone in the next few weeks. You watch. He's either going to be retired or resigned or in prison, and both. Yeah, that's what they did. And that was because the governors, Democratic cities, by the way. You don't see this, and even there are some. Yeah, I'm idiotic. Well, guess what? Where do you live? You probably don't have any, and now you're off my page. There you go. You don't have to listen to me anymore. No, I do not. Did I use drugs? No. I smoke pot. I don't think anybody I knew does. I don't think I know anybody that didn't smoke pot. Everybody I know has smoked pot at one time or another. That's what it was. Most of the people probably did cocaine too. Yeah. But whatever. I don't even understand that one. That's just a stupid comment. Again, what's up with the stupid comments? He always says, who's he? No. Yeah, Venezuela. Yeah, that's North America. Yeah. It's North America. It's not Iran's oil. It's not China's oil. It's not Russia's oil. But they were selling it to him. That's why this asshole, Maduro, is in prison. Not only because of that, because, yeah, I know what you meant. Believe me, it is our oil. It's North Americans' oil, not China, not Asia, not freaking Russia, not Iran. They got plenty of ground to drill over there, but they're bringing ships over there. I'm not your grandpa, by the way, but you can keep saying that. It doesn't fucking affect me. I feel honored. I'm kind of sad you don't have a grandpa. You probably never met him because your father left. So you never met your grandpa. Your grandpa probably doesn't know you really exist. Go write a cow then. You gonna write underneath it, or you gonna write on top of it? There's a good story too. Somebody asked me for stories. Here's a good one. I take my friend fishing one day, right? And here's a little joint. There's a pond, and it was a fenced-in area, and I had the combination of the lock because I knew the guy that owned the field. And I tell my buddy, let's go fishing. We're gonna go down to this little pond. Cool pond, Had the canoe on top of the Monte Carlo. Yeah, how many people put a canoe on top of a Monte Carlo? That will be this guy. There's actually a picture of it at the hotel in Sunapee where I'd park at because I was working at the bar downstairs. Anyways, she took it. It was on the postcard of me with the canoe. My car, my 86 Monte Carlo, I think it was. Yeah, it was 86. Anyways, I tell the guy, here, I get out, I get the lock off. I tell him, lock the gate. And then walk in front of the car. Oh, you just follow me. So he's walking. Next thing you know, about 20 cows come up and they're standing in the road. And I'm telling him, just shoo them, man. Shoo the cows. Just shoo them. He's like, what the fuck do I do? He's freaking out. And the cows are like, brrr. I'm like, dude, just shoo him. And he's freaking out. It was funny as hell. And he didn't know what to do with the cows. But I told him, that was hilarious. Dude. He's freaking out. It's kind of like, this is, and I'm laughing. I'm in the car, like, just shoo him, man. Just shove him, hit him in the head, whatever. They're fun. Giant cows everywhere. And so I just start pulling in, and the cows move. And then I get out and I'm petting the cows. Like, dude, you don't know how to deal with a cow? I love Trump. He's the best president we've ever had in our lifetime, other than Reagan. But right now, yes, definitely best president. He's awesome. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. That's what I think. And he's running the country like a businessman. Mexicans? Great. I have Mexican friends. I grew up around Mexicans. I don't know what that means. Trump dealt with Epstein for a little while. He went on his plane to New York, never to an island, never was with them. Anyways, here we go. We got some more idiot Democrats or people that are brainwashed fools, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we get down to the pond. We fished. It was fun. It was fun. That's not what's going to happen. He's going to protect Greenland. What he wants with Greenland, again, here you go. You do not know what you're talking about. Again, do you do any research other than what people tell you to listen to? He doesn't want to take Greenland. Who wants to take Greenland is Russia and China. They want to take Greenland, okay? That's what is going on. Russia and China both want to take Greenland, and Trump will not have it. Yeah, they do. Again, you have no clue what you're talking about. Look it up. Do some research. No fucking clue. Why do they have battleships and submarines all around Greenland right now? Why? They are trying to take over Greenland. Yeah, and the Netherlands and that area. They want to become closer. That's why they didn't let them take over. They were on their way. This is the Cuban Missile Crisis all over again. They're trying to get closer to the United States. What do you think? I already put this up. What do you think? You're not asking me questions. My question is here. If you can say no, why? Yeah, okay, fine. Exactly, because you don't know shit. Because you guys have no clue about anything that's going on. Russia and China are trying to take over Greenland. That's what they're trying to do. They're working on it right now. And they have all kinds of warships out there all over Greenland. Not American warships. We don't need American warships. They'll just, throw in some B-2 bombers and take them out. But anyways. Okay, fine, great. You're a fucking homosexual, suck a dick freaking virgin that lives in his mother's basement, in my opinion. So I'm brainwashed, really. What are you? Really? Yeah, that's all you got? I'm brainwashed? Really? Okay. Yeah. You eat grilled cheese and tomato soup that your mom makes at night and you've never been laid. So there you go. Never been late. Everybody, virgin alert, virgin alert, virgin alert. Jeez. Billionaire. Yeah. I must have missed your last one. I mean, must have been stupid if I ignored it. It was definitely not smart. Anyways, I'm going to put this back in. All the Democrats are brought. So we'll get, listen to this.
Hang out with their children when our kids are all unupdated. Like it's
You're
as if
lucky.
You're kind of
It's the
babysitting
Democrats
sometimes, and I feel like you should be compensated because, like, we all love our own kids and we like other people's kids. But
you're gonna go back to your mom.
Yeah, it was the Immaculate Conception.
I just like makes more money.
Well, there is one task, Greg.
Yes.
We all know what that is. Shouldn't say it, but probably sucks.
No. Okay.
Just kidding. Drink it.
I'm really good at washing a car.
Really? What do you wear?
Oh, damn straight.
Is there a calendar of you? Is there a car?
It's a bikini. Fuck, I don't ever wash my car.
That's Fox Anchors. Car wash.
It's
November.
12 months of
No,
car
I'm really
washing.
good at like I'm.
No, you mean the women talk real quick on CNN and they cut you off too. That's what the women on CNN do. They need a dick in their mouth because every time somebody says something that makes sense, they go, just like the people here.
They need to like annoy people.
Start running.
Like if you said, I
running their
really
mouths.
yeah.
Do that for
I
free.
need you to get my neighbor to move out.
Oh, you're the man.
I'm the man.
I don't want to speak about ICE. I want you to speak about ICE. I already know about ICE. I don't want to speak about ICE. I want you to. And I've had one person the whole freaking time, 143 votes. I've been here for an hour and 22 minutes, and one person said, if you can say no, why? If no, can you say why? That's what I said. And that one person. Okay, I shouldn't say not 1%. I don't get mad. Fucking when I get mad. No, I bring out, it's a debate.
If you're over 50, get.
I get mad. I laugh because I can't believe how stupid people are. Oh, if you say yeah, you get mad. Well, prove that. When do I get mad? You said they are. They're not just stupid. They're uninformed. They have no clue. They're brainwashed. Didn't you call me? Were you the one that called me brainwashed?
And over time, it can help lower your A1C.
Yeah, come on, man. What? Getting rid of illegal aliens, criminals, rapists, murderers, child traffickers, drug dealers, gang members. That's ridiculous. Really? That's what they do. Did you know that? Did you know that Obama was in? Where were you people when Obama was in? He was at the port. He removed 4 million fucking people. 4 million illegal aliens. Got them out of here. They showed pictures of people in his prison and said it was Trump. They lied. The Democrats do nothing but lie. Now they're doing their job. Yeah, like a good little boy. You're going to be a good little boy when you have to go nowhere else. Oh, what are you talking about, jaywalkers? Obama did it. Clinton did it. They all did it. Every Democrat deported people. Nobody ever said a fucking word. Then, yeah. You know what, dude? No, lies. Oh, it's a coincidence. Oh, talk about conspiracy theorists. There you go. June 4th. He was born on June 14th. What the fuck? That's a birthday. Who cares when he was born? The fuck? Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, eventually they will. Maybe. I doubt it. Well, you know, I've heard from a lot of people in England and the UK that have had problems with illegal aliens, and it's not getting better for them. you know, they're allowing people from all over the fucking. I don't know what that means, but anyways. See, this is what I mean. Stupid comments. You're real cow 123. Yeah, no, actually, real information and statistics and numbers and you know how many people died in America this year under Trump? How many girls got raped by illegal aliens? How many people were murdered like Lincoln Riley? Just one to hate. You know, and but they don't talk about that. And then now you have people in Minnesota bashing the Lincoln Riley Act because there's criminals that have killed people and are wanted for murder and rape and everything else. And then they get picked up. Like what is it? The freaking what's his name? I don't remember his name. Anyways, the Rhode Island man or something like that. Was it that or whatever his fucking name was? They sent him back to his country. Then one of the freaking the senators goes down there. One of the Congress people, whatever he was, and he goes meets with him and has margaritas while the guy's in prison. And this guy was bad people. Bad people. Because I'll tell you why. You want to know? You want to know the answer? It's because of fake media, MSNBC, CNN, New York Post, other newspapers. They lie every time they're on TV. Everything is a lie. They're not journalists. They just say Trump sucks and they just continue this rhetoric. And unfortunately, there are people that are stupid enough to believe it. And then their friends believe it. And then look at the girl that got killed yesterday. Today's Friday. So Wednesday, the girl that got killed Wednesday afternoon by trying to run over a police officer. Yeah, that was not bright. Shot her in the head, which I would have done the same thing. And she did. I've seen the video now. The video's out. She did run him over. And his partner is the one that shot her. She was trying to kill him, but my point is that because they just keep spreading this rhetoric of hate and hate and hate and hate nonstop. They don't talk about anything good. They're nonstop hate. They don't talk about real news. They just I don't know what that means, but the guy doesn't want you people around. Who's you people? Who's you people? I'm very hated. Who's you people? Me? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. They don't want anybody with me. Okay. Well, then get the fuck off my page so I don't have to ban you. Look at this guy. See? This is what I mean. This is what they do. See, have I hated anybody? Has anybody seen me hate anybody? Yeah, fucking Democrat is right. Loser Democrat. Can't handle it. Yeah. Can't handle the truth. Anyways. I'm sure. Yeah, here you go. And a drug dealer. You probably, he says they hate me, and now he's asking if I need meth because he's a drug dealer. He's probably a child trafficker, probably selling children. Do you have a child to sell? Yeah. You got a little child to sell for sex? Sex trafficking child? Do you have one? Anyways, there you go. There's proof in the pudding. I don't know if the guy's serious or not. It doesn't matter because he just proved my point. Maybe he's part of it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's happening. That's why people hate Trump because they've been told to, and they don't even know why. They don't even know why. He's a fascist. He's a dictator. Nobody can even say how is he a fascist. They don't even know what. No, actually, Trump. Really, my gas prices are down. My grocery prices are down. I've been vigilant the whole time. I've worked my ass off my whole life. And it's, I'm still here. I own my own house. How many houses do you own, by the way? Yeah, you think he hates me? No. He doesn't hate anybody. He's not a hater. Trump doesn't hate people. He just thinks you're an idiot, which you're proving that you're a fucking idiot. Keep proving how much of an idiot you are. Yeah, well, he's going to be here for a little bit. Believe me. I ain't going to block him yet. I'll let him prove how much of an idiot he is. Hey, everybody, we got an idiot here. Okay. Well, he thinks you're a fucking illegal alien, and you're probably mad because he deported your dumb ass. You fucking sound like a freaking Democratic virgin that lives in his mother's house out of the country. Yeah, I will. There you go. Okay, thanks. That's a good statement. Smoke cigarettes. Okay, well, there you go. Eat the light one right now. Can you afford cigarettes? Don't think you can. I can't. He's jealous. He can't smoke a cigarette. I'll smoke this one. I'll smoke another one. Jeez, see what I mean? Do you see Republicans going on other sites and doing this? Do you? I do. That's what they do. They hate. They're brainwashed haters. They have nothing else better to do. They can't start their own podcast. They can't start their own live video. Yeah, yeah. You mean like when the only reason you think that is because you heard your mother talking the other night when my cock was in her throat. It was your mother talking, not me. Yeah, I stuck my cock in your mother's throat. She went, that was gargoyle talk. So that's how you know about how gargoyles talk. You don't even know what a gargoyle is. Fucking kidding me? She does now. She knows how to talk like one too when my cock's in her mouth. Especially when I'm cleaning off the blood that came out of her asshole. Wow. See, this shit I have to put up with. What's happening in Iceland? What's happening, man? Yeah, sorry, ignore the idiots here. We got idiots. Nothing new here. The morons are here. Stupid people. I don't know. I can't help but not laugh. They're like, you're so bad. No, it actually cracks me up. It's hilarious. I'm fine, man. How you doing? How you doing? I was getting ready to watch some TV tonight. Oh, there's a football game on tonight, so college bowl game. I'll watch that. And I might even watch if I'm not good. I might watch a TV show that somebody's been telling me about. No, they have nothing. No, they don't even know why they are. They're just stupid. They can't say why they hate Trump. They can't say why they hate Republicans. They can't say why they hate anything, but they hate. They're just hate. Can't describe why they try to run over cops and get shot in the head. Yeah, how'd that work out? You know, this guy, you should go try run over a cop. See how that works for you. If you don't get shot in the head, maybe you'll wind up, in prison for the rest of your life, which is probably where you belong. Yeah. What's happening, Andy? How are you? I think we've all been there. Yeah. Yeah. You work for a living, dumbass. You work for a living, dumbass. Really? Well, so do you fuck them in the ass, and then you work for them? Is that what you mean? Yeah. Really? Like you know anything about me? But everybody he works for a living, dumbass. So he fucks him in the ass and then works for him. He gets paid by fucking him in the ass. He probably takes another one too. Does he give you one too? Do you guys fuck each other in the ass and then you work for him? There you go. Yeah, great. You're so fucking intelligent. And it was harder than you ever have. Yeah, that's of course that was the dick that went in your ass. I don't take a fucking dick in the ass like you do, pal. I don't put one in an ass either. Something like it. He's making a good point. He works for a living, dumbass. Yeah, because it was dumb. Probably didn't even have to warm it up. You know how many people I've had work for me? It's not funny. Probably more than this guy. But he works harder than ever. Yeah, okay, sure. Well, healthcare is not a hard thing to get. But it was hard under Obama, who fucked it up, and that's why the Democrats are pissed because they were getting kickbacks. Notice not one Democrat is on Obamacare. They just talked about this. Not on Obamacare. Not one Democrat, but they touted it and shoved it down everybody's throat. Yeah, breathe in the smell of my cock off your mother's breath when you kiss her tonight. She comes to give you a little kissy tonight. You can breathe in the smell of that smoke. You will too, believe me. When you smell that smoke, think of me. And when you smell the cock, oh, that's right, you already have tasted cock in your mouth. So, anyways, you got taste of cock in your mouth. You won't have to worry about the way my cock smells from your mother's mouth while she's kissing you. You probably still get a little rise out of it, though. You get a little rise. Then your boss will come over, fuck you in the ass. You can fuck him back, and there you go. Jesus Christ. The fuck is your problem? Go the fuck back to your basement. Anyway, I might have to put this guy in. I won't ban him. I think I'll put him on timeout. Yeah, okay, that was it. He gets timeout. See ya. Yeah, and guess what? Now you got. Yeah, you got. Let's see this. There you go. Bye. See ya. Jerk. Where do you live? Is it in Canada? Yeah, well, the thing is, even in America, people talk about, oh, if you're sick, they're gonna take care of you. Okay, I know what this is like. I have health problems, and I actually just had Wednesday. I had a physical. I pay very low premiums, if none, because I did file for help because I couldn't afford the premiums, and I have help with my meds, and it's what it is. You just the whole thing is a joke. It really is. I actually have a doctor who keeps trying to get me to go get these scans because they get paid for. And I haven't been doing them because I feel like a cash cow at this point. And, I have to go in for more scans. I have to have some cancer screenings and stuff done. And, and then I get new medications and I still have to pay a co-payment, but they're affordable. It's, and it's not because of Biden. Oh, yeah, great. Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh, your boyfriend's back. Is his penis in your mouth right now? Is he skull fucking you? Talking about what he's gonna do to me while he's skull fucking you? Yeah. Has he got your nuts in his hand while he's skull fucking you? Is that good for you guys? You like that? What do you do, 69s? Are you sucking each other's dicks? Yeah. Penis for penis. Or do you take turns? What do you do at the same time? Penis for penis. One after the other. Or does you just suck his dick? And or does he fuck you in the ass and then you suck his dick? What are you, in prison? Jesus. I feel bad for you. Well, actually, I don't. I'm kind of not surprised. Yeah, and we talked earlier about you live in Germany. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you already said hi, Jeff. I do believe you did. Hold on, let me make sure it wasn't you. Let's go back. Oh no, that was a different Jake. Oh no, there you are. Yeah, that was you. You were already here, dude. What the fuck? How many times are you gonna say hi? Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, you were already here, dude. I already saw you. Wow. Fucking. Yeah, I saw. I know. That's what I said. I've already seen you. See? Look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna eat a Tums here. My ulcer's bugging me. So. I didn't know. I just said that. You here to bash me some more? Or were you helping me? I don't know. I didn't think so. I remember now. It's coming back. Anyways, I'm gonna watch this. What do we got? Let's keep going back on the commercials. You guys are making me miss the 5. I like the 5. I'll be out of here by the football game. So I got plenty of battery left. I do. So, anyways. Still, out of all the people that hate ICE, not 12% say they can say why. Only one person has, and it's been almost 2 hours. One person said something that didn't make any sense because it was wrong. They're out of their jurisdiction. No, they're federal. Dumbass. That's what they're doing. They're getting rid of illegal aliens. They're going to sanctuary cities. They're going to places where illegal aliens are. They're going to find the people they know are illegal. The people that had their tickets to get into the country, they gave them tickets. And then they don't go to court. And then when you don't go to court, guess what? What happens when you don't go to court? Let's say I get a speeding ticket tonight. Let's say I leave tonight. I say, I want to go to McDonald's. Cop pulls me over. He says, you're doing 45 out of 30, which I get off because I haven't had a speeding ticket in I don't know how long. It's been quite a while. Anyways, long story short, what happens if they write me a ticket and they say, here, you got to be to court on this date, and I don't show up for court? What happens? Then they put out a warrant. And then when you don't show up to the court or talk to the police or say, okay, and they tell you, I don't know where you're from, but yeah, there are some bad cops. I agree, there are some people, but it's not violence, force. I don't think they use violence. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Again, I don't know, but what you see is the one video of the cop, and you ever notice that it's always they used violence when it's somebody else that doesn't comply. When they say, open your window, talk to me, give me your license. And they're like, no. Why did you pull me over? Because you were speeding. Just, I've never had a problem with a cop. Never. You know why? Because you comply. Best thing you can do. Doesn't matter what you're doing, even if it's on the side of the road or something. You give me your ID. You talk to them. You be cool. And 90 times out of 100, okay? Could say 9 times out of 10, then they're going to be like, hey, good, cool. I got pulled over one day. I'll tell you a story. Yeah, depending on what kind of ticket it is. So, what I have, just pay them. Then you don't have to go to court. Depends on what kind of ticket it is. So, I'm using this as an example, by the way. I have had to go to court before. Not my first rodeo. And I've had every case dropped in court. But one time, for example, I had to have a certain kind of insurance, and SR22 they call it, because they had too many tickets. So, and I used to give money to my sister every month, and she had it on her computer. I didn't have a computer, so it's just pay my insurance, would you hear? So she'd pay it. One month she forgot to pay it. No, I don't do Xanax. Anyways, I wish. Fuck. Nobody will give you Xanax. Fucking kidding me? Can't get a perk. Can't get a, if I get it. Anyways, I know. Exactly. This is what I mean. Anyways, is your mother's asshole, right in front of you, wide open, waiting for you? Anyways, jeez, of course he's a troll. Anyways, back to my story. These people, they just, this guy talking about violence. Well, you bring it on yourself. Then you fight. And that's one thing you don't want to do. If a cop asks you to do something, just do it. You do it, and you're fine. I wouldn't, if a cop said, can I search your car? I'd be like, man, no, you're not searching my car. Which I've been there. Is that a gun on your seat? Yeah, it is. Simple. What are they going to do? I got pulled over not too long ago. It was actually not too long ago where I was going to my buddy's house. They had my washer and a clogged pipe. And so he said, you can bring your laundry over. And I had my laundry basket in my car. And my 9mm was sitting on top of the laundry basket. Easy access. And I go around, I stop at the stop sign, I take a right, and next thing you know, the cop's right behind me. He's following me, and I'm like, sure shit, the blues go on. I wasn't speeding, I wasn't doing nothing. So he walks up to the car, and I already had my license in my hand, by the way. I didn't wait. I had it. I grabbed it right out of my pocket. I'm reaching for the registration. He goes, how you doing? He's like, you got your license and registration? I was like, here. He goes, I get my license. I was like, my registration. He goes, hold on a second. Looks at my license, walks to the front of my car, goes, I didn't see your front plate. Walks back and goes, here, you're good to go. See you. Sorry to bother you. It's that simple. I was like, hey, have a safe day, brother. You too. That was it. And they had a gun right on my fucking laundry. He didn't ask. He didn't care. He was, whatever reason, he didn't see my plate. It was there. He saw it. He's like, you're good. It's your car, right? Don't worry about the registration. I'll take it easy. I'll have a good night. That's it. It's the second time I was pulled over in that town, too. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, the trolls, yeah. But you sometimes, not all cops are bad people. It's just what you see. It's funny. Another one was I had to go through a detour, and I had to go through a town that I never drive through to get to the highway I was going to. It was a detour, and I don't know. I was doing 50 and a 30, I guess. So sure shit, I get around the corner. I'm going to the highway to get back on the highway that was cut off. And boom, blues come on, guy comes up, and I just ripped it off a bowl. And anyways, they guy came up and he goes, where are you going? I was like, home. Where are you coming from? Tom Barton. He goes, oh, detour. I was like, yeah, I don't come through here, man. He goes, we were speeding. I was like, kind of figured that's why you pulled me over. He goes, yeah, you were like 50 to 30, man. I was like, I was just trying to get home, man. And he goes, keep it to a dull roar. And again, I had my license ready, my registration. He didn't even check me. Looked at it. And then you know what he says? How's your mom doing? Apparently he knew my mom when he saw my name. I got a rare name up here. Yeah, not a lot of people with my last name around here. And he asked about my mom. And then as this is going on, of course, when I roll down the window, it's like Cheech and Chong. You can smell the weed. Could have said, I can smell weed. Anyways, he goes, start shooting the shit with me. And we're shooting the shit for 15 minutes. We're just shooting the shit. And he said again, before I left, keep it to a dull roar, Paul. Keep it down, dull roar. I mean, you can go a little faster, but that's exactly what I do too. That is exactly what I do. Thank them for the service. You know, I got pulled over. Why did I get pulled over? I was at the gas station. My car was unregistered, and it had to be registered that week. But I told the guy I went Friday, and they didn't take cash, so or they didn't take a credit card. All I had was my and the guy looks at me, and goes, "Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get a coffee. And if I don't see you, leave here. There's nothing I can do." And I was like, cool, see you later. Bye. I got him. Okay, he went inside. I was like, out of here. I was like, I told him, I'll go on Monday. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's my 9mm right there. And he didn't say a fucking word. Yeah, I don't care. That's what it is. I actually had a cop ask me one night, "What are you carrying?" 9. He's like, "I got a 9 too." It's kind of like, I'm like, "Nice gun. Thanks. Yours too. What do you got?" "Smith and Wesson." "Mine's a Ruger." And funny shit. It's how you treat them. You get what you put out. It's funny. Yeah, exactly. Be nice. Don't be stupid. You know, you see these people screaming at them and getting in their faces, and they're trying to be cool at first. I've seen guys be dicks too, but they come up being a dick. I had a guy come up to me one night being a dick. I was like, "Oh, what's wrong, dude?" Yeah, and Karen's, and then the one guy though, this is funny. I was on the way home from work, and I had quite a ways to go. I was working, you know, quite a few towns over, and he pulls me over. I'm like, "What the hell's going on? What's up?" "You were doing 90. I wasn't doing 90. What are you kidding me? My car can't do 90. It's a freaking piece of crap Volvo. Twice this has happened with the same car. You were burning out. This car can't burn out. Stand back. I'll put it in drive, step on a brake, and punch it. Watch what happens." "You ripped him." That was not me, dude." "Well, I heard it." "Did you see it?" "No." Anyways, this guy pulls me over, says I'm doing 90. Dude, I was barely doing the speed limit. I was probably 3 miles under. She takes my license and my registration, goes back to the car. He comes back. He goes, "I apologize, sir. My gun, the radar gun, was resetting." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense because I told you I wasn't doing 90." And he's on my ass too. And I slowed down. He's like, "Well, why did you slow?" I was like, "You were on my ass. All I got is somebody on my ass." But anyways, and then it was all good. He let me go. I'm out of here. See ya. I also got pulled over doing 90. And the cop, he wasn't too happy. He wasn't too happy with me. But he wrote me a ticket. He did. He wrote me a ticket. He didn't give me reckless. He just came back, said, "Have fun paying that ticket." Cost me like $90. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'm getting ready to maybe make some dinner. I got some shit to cook. No, that's your mother. She's actually in front of me on the floor with her legs spread open. She's begging right now. She's going. She's figuring her asshole. Sorry, I don't mean to get graphic, but it's questions like this that make me get graphic. You on the floor? Not yet. I wish I was sometimes. Jesus Christ. Depends on the day and the feel. Jeez. Anyways, depends on the day and the feel. Politics, football. Talk football this weekend. It's still early. Because that's me, New Hampshire UFO Hunter. You should go to my page. You'll see the videos I've done. I videotape them. I have over a lot of footage. It was one of the most notable people in ufology for a long time. Then I left it, but so depends. I can talk about anything except for LTGBTQAWXYZ because it was censored. Because when I was doing it, I was censored. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Does your mother give that to you? Anyways, yeah, I was censored because I was gaining traffic and millions of people and put in magazines and newspapers, doing radio shows all across the United States. And the videos were stolen from me. Uh, a guy named John Fox took all my videos. He made money off me. I didn't get a dime. I was supposed to be on the History Channel. And after I got screwed over, I said, "No, I'm good." He didn't know. Anyways, it was kind of weird. So I got screwed, and then I kind of got, I guess you want to say, shell shocked. And then, why is ice bad? Okay, you say ice is bad. Here we go. Okay, finally, why is ice very bad? Please tell me why. I want to know, why is ice bad? Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Here, stick around. This should be good. This guy says ice is very bad. Let's see if he has something to come up with to back that statement. Can you back that statement? Speaking of which, I'm going to back myself up with a little more warm up here. Terrible little guys. Yeah, getting rid of criminals and illegals and child traffickers and drug dealers and murderers just because. That's what he's going to say. Because I think so. Because I was told to. They're so terrible. Yeah, police enforcement is terrible. You know, I want to see this guy still hasn't said a fucking word after I asked him. He's out of here already. Because he can't. You're not going to come up with a reason. I just don't I don't see why people can do this and they can't come up with a reason. Ask me a question about why I disagree with the things Democrats do. I can talk about it for an hour. ICE is AI. I don't know what that means. Really? AI. It's computer graphics, dude. What comment, dude? What fucking comment? Yeah, I don't see your stupid comment. Ask me, answer my comment. Yeah, you didn't put up a comment. You can't because you didn't put one up, dumbass. That's why I can't answer your comment. Scroll up. I just did. There's no comment there. Ask the question again, fuckhead. Lying sack of shit. I already did. How about I just ban you now? How about that? I scrolled up. What the fuck? You think I'm jumping through hoops for your dumbass? You want something answered? Ask the fucking question. Yeah, Muslims are never going to be good. They hate America. They walk around chanting death to America. The fuck? Idiots. I prefer your mother's asshole. She likes circumcised, by the way. So, if I was uncircumcised, I'd make her eat the goat cheese, and then she would. Oh God, people! I just answered the fucking question. What is it with you guys? You put a question, and Jesus, look at this. Here they come. Here come the morons. The morons are here, everybody. Stop. I'm gonna say. How many times are you gonna say stop? How many times That's what your mother said. Oh, 67. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he wants to get banned again. Yeah, he probably was there before. Anyways, I would put him on timeout, but no. Now I'll just remove him. So there you go. This is what happens. Yeah. I bet you do praise Allah. Yeah, I bet you chant Death to America, don't you? I know, but you could probably tell your friends that you have that problem. Mm, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Jeff. See, they're coming in droves now. Look at that. Mm, yeah, thanks, man. I ain't gay, by the way. You, on the other hand, I get it. You love gay people. So, oh, did you say great guy? Oh, I thought you said gay guy. Anyways, I try. I've been doing this a while, man. I've been doing this a while. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm doing it now. I decided to come back at a hiatus. Decided to start playing guitar again, spreading my voice, my knowledge, stuff of what I know. I'm not here to force anything on anybody. I'm just going to tell you what I know, what I think, and you can believe me. You can believe what you want. You can attack me, which I get attacked all the time. Obviously, look at what's happening here. Don't. I haven't been watching UFC lately. It's been a while. Jeez, I watch some fights once in a while. I do. I actually get them for free. So. I knew what you're talking about. Yeah. But I haven't watched a lot of UFC fights lately. We actually watched one a couple weeks ago. My buddies and I. My buddy, his son, and I. Of course. Why wouldn't I support ICE? Do you support illegal aliens? Yeah. And if you don't, tell me why. I don't know. They're going to do a fight there, apparently. Yeah, Dana White and Trump are buddies. Him, Dana White, Joe Rogan, all those guys are buddies. He's under your table sucking your dick. Didn't you know he was cheating on you? Anyways. I don't know what that is. I don't know, Jeff. Israel farts. Yeah, they do fart a lot. It's because of what they eat. I guess they got a different kind of menu than we do. I don't know. They probably. Yeah, I drive a big ram up your mother's asshole. That's what I do. Fucking ram that thing right in there. Israel farts. I do that a lot. I like driving a big ram up here. It's funny. Are you the one that puts the puppy beds down after I leave? She tells me, I got puppy beds. It'll be okay. The sheet will be fine. I just have to ask my son to grab the fucking puppy pads. And she puts, she calls you. She asks you for putting the puppy pads down. And, she goes, all I got to do is give them some grilled cheese or tomato soup and, maybe some what do you call it? I'm going to make that today. It's not mac and cheese. It's mac and garlic stuff with chicken. So, well, actually, it was all warmed up. I didn't have to do nothing, but yeah, she liked every second. So she did bleed a little. So, but it's what it was. She licked the blood off. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do a flip. Ready? I'm gonna flip right now. Flip you off. There you go. There's a flip. I flipped you off. Here, you want to see me create a bird? Up, left hand. Boom. There you go. Jesus. Fucking hilarious. Oh, shit. I haven't had an earthquake here in a while. Been in a couple of them, though. Jeez. Just ask the question. What the fuck? Why do you have to ask a question? Can I ask you a question? Why are you so fucking stupid? There you go. See how that works? I'll ask you a question. Why are you even here? I wouldn't say workout. I exercise a little, trying to keep and it's tough in the winter. And I usually do walks and stuff. And I got a couple of dumbbells just to try and stay in shape. It's hard. I've been doing some chair workouts. Yeah, trying to get my abs, in shape. But I'll do. It's kind of hard, but the lunges. Hold a dumbbell and left, right, go down a few times on. Gonna need a bigger boat, I'll tell you that. Anyways, I used to work out all the time. My back went bad. I got in a car accident, broke my neck. Yeah, broke my neck, pinched nerve in my neck, pretty bad. Herniated disc in my back, and it's kind of hard. But yeah, I try and exercise. Yeah, I do. I guess mostly play golf. Haven't played golf in a while because I broke my ankle. So no, I would not. What the fuck? What do I look like? A guy that wrapped a towel around his head? Fuck that shit. I wouldn't even go anywhere near that desert. If I want to live in a desert, I'd move to Arizona and sweat my balls off. Anyways, I don't know what this guy's thinking. Anyways, who cares? Yeah. Well, I don't have lung cancer yet, so whatever. I do have severe COPD, but I'm working on it. You know what? I enjoy smoking, so fuck you. No, but your boyfriend is. That's why he sucks your dick and you suck his. But talk to your boyfriend. Call your boyfriend. I'm going to tell your boyfriend you tried to cheat on him by talking to me. Yeah, I just said I'm going to call your boyfriend. I'm going to find your profile, a little gay homo profile picture. And I'm going to tell your boyfriend that you're hitting on me. Look at this guy hitting on me. Guy's hitting on me. What the fuck? Jew. I'm Italian, you stupid fuck. Don't believe me? I'll show you my pinky ring. Yeah, you don't want to see that. I guarantee you don't want to see that. If you see that, that means you saw it. Yeah. Come to my house. We'll find out how. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyways. Bigger than yours. Yeah, my dick's way bigger than yours. Well, you can listen to them. They just keep blowing up my chat room. This guy's mad because I'm not talking about Israel. I give a fuck about Israel. I'm not here to talk about Israel. I'm not answering questions. I asked questions and nobody answered any of mine, but it's okay. Yeah, it ain't. Guarantee it ain't. If you had to say that, you're a liar. No, I was talking to the guy that asked how big it was. None of your fucking business. Ask your mother. She'll tell you how big it is. She'll tell you it went all the way inside into her freaking colon and made her bleed. So you can talk about that. Yeah, I am American, but my family came from Italy, so. I'm sorry to hear that. Why are you know how to type? You're pretty smart for having Down syndrome. I actually just played a gig where there was a Down syndrome kid. He was pretty cool. He actually really liked me. No, really. Yeah. No, I'm not like anonymous. Yeah. I don't see these guys. It's going so fast. I can't keep up with them, which is a good thing. Keep it going. More views. Yeah. More stupid comments and watches. Damn, I'm half Italian, half German, or quarter German and quarter Australian or Austrian. So yeah, you don't think so? Come on over. Mm, yeah, really. We love to assign nationalities. Americans, look at you. Talk about a hypocritical little cunt right here. It's a hypocritical cunt thing to say. Yeah, Americans. Yeah, really. You just are a hypocritical, gaslighting, fucking stupid cunt. Here, there you go. What do you think that is? Fucking idiot. Wow. Yeah, it's a contest of showing who can be more stupid, who can make the stupidest comment. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I could stop this profile thing because nobody answered it. Not one person could answer it. Just drink beer. No, I actually got vodka. So, Nostrovia. Yeah. Nostrovia. That's why I'm completely alive and you live in your mother's basement. Of course. You are. You live in your mother's basement. Nostrovia. What's happening, Sydney? Somebody from, what's your name? Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Nice to meet you. I don't remember seeing you before. As a matter of fact, my lungs are not working, so I need to do this. I got a little wheeze going on here. Anyways, wow. You betray the entire human race just by being on this planet. That's what you do. Yeah. What have you done good? What have you done good? Name one thing you've done good. Right. Name one thing the Democrats did good. Come on, bring it. Potato nugget. No, it's just it's cheap. Mm, whatever. My friend keeps bugging me too. My friend Barb. She's like, Paul, you gotta quit smoking. We gotta get that under control. I've been doing pretty good, man. I mean, come on, what? I've been here for over 2 hours. I've had what, 2 or 3 cigarettes. That's pretty good. I used to smoke 2 packs a day, for Christ's sake. Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair. So, anyways, yeah, it was before my time. I do know about him, though. I was just watching something about him last night. He was a good president, you know. And again, you don't think I'm Italian, huh? Yeah, fuck you. Hmm. Yeah, that was that. Oh, that was the first one. Shit, who cares? Doesn't matter to me. Oh, shit.
A lot of people weighing in. This new video at
So oldness. Theodore. That was Teddy. That was Theodore, right? That was Teddy. I had a friend named Teddy. He died. You know how he died? Hey, speaking of my poll here, you fucks. You know how he died? One of my best friends. He was a couple years younger than me, lived across the street. We had a party for New Year's Day. Yeah, I know. I just said that. Anyways, we had a party, and my buddy Teddy was supposed to show up at the party on our block. It was New Year's Eve. I was probably 18, 19. He was 16, 17. But see, our parents did it right. They knew we'd go out drinking. And so he went to his brother's house, hung out with him for a little bit, and then he was on his way home. Jeez, I got people on Instagram. These should be great comments. It's all going to be attacks. Yeah, anyways, stupid question. Hey, look, everybody, another stupid question. Da-da-da-da-da. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself because that was a stupid question. Anyways, Teddy leaves his brother's house right down the road. He didn't have 6 city blocks to drive. And yeah, this isn't a funny story. Teddy leaves and leaves his brother's house again, 6 city blocks right down the road from Oak Avenue. He lived right across the street from me. We were at the Highsmith's house. See, I can remember shit. Yeah. I used to babysit for them when I was a little kid. Babysit the girls. They were so cute too. They got really hot when they grew older. So, holy crap. Anyways, a few illegal aliens in a car. Yeah, right up your mother's ass. I already answered that question. I drive a big Ram right up your mother's ass. Anyways, he leaves and 3 illegal aliens in a car, hammered out of their minds, freaking kill him, head-on accident, destroy him, fucking cut him in half. And we're waiting, and then we see all the ambulances and cop cars, and we had no clue what happened and what's going on. I'm actually ready to fucking tell you to get off my fucking page so I don't have, what is this? So, you come up with some stupid question. I had to, not, 2 days later, put my fucking, I don't have any animosity. No, I grew up with them. I lived in Little Mexico. I lived in a little area, in an area of Chicago, north suburbs, which it was half Mexican, it was half white. Nobody gave a shit. We just did our things. I used to go to the Mexican store every day. Didn't matter. I had across the street from me after Teddy got killed. Their parents sold the house. They left. I'd walk right through their yard. Never had a problem. No animosity whatsoever. So what I see though is that what's happening now. They weren't like criminals. They were because they were driving drunk. That's criminality. But they did kill him, and they had to deal with the repercussions of them killing him. I'm not Italian. Okay. Good. Then go back to fucking goddamn Charles Beer, whatever. Go back to your fucking country and get the fuck off. Yeah. Definitely a queen. Yeah, I'm not Italian. Okay. Yeah. Bye. See ya. See ya, Charles. Yeah. Weren't you the one that had your wife killed? That's right. Free Palestine. Oh my God. What do these people really have nothing better to do? Free Palestine from what? What are we free Palestine from? What are we free them from? Can you tell me? Who needs to be freed in Palestine? What? The terrorists? What? Yeah. That's who needs to be freed from Palestine is Israel. That was their land, You fucking ragheads took it over. Yeah. Are you a supporter of blah, 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 free Palestine? You didn't answer my fucking question first. I asked you a question. You answer mine. Then I will fucking answer yours. Jesus Christ. What do you mean? Like blowing the piss out of Iran? Yeah, I can, because that's not a war crime. You don't even know what a war crime is. You know what a war crime is? It's what Iran did to Israel. It's what Palestine did to Israel. Those are war crimes. People don't even know what you're talking about. War crimes, war crimes, war crimes. Wow, what's it like being retarded? You should go check out on Tim Walsh's street. Then they could be calling out two stones with one comment. Yeah, go hang out next to when Tim Walsh is standing in his driveway. People will drive by, call you a retard. And you will, will be a retard. You don't have to be called one. You already are one, obviously. Retard. Anyways, there you go. Go there. Hang out with Tim Walsh. You guys can hang out. Yeah. See? Out of here. Still no answer. Not one answer. No. Ask a question. Nobody says nothing. They just keep asking stupid questions. Really? Why? Why did that happen? How many people were killed in Israel between Iran, Gaza, and what was the other country right next to them? Saudi Arabia, I believe it was. All firing missiles at them nonstop, blowing up, and not just going for, over 60,000. Yeah, well, guess what? Welcome to war, asshole. Maybe you shouldn't have started it. Maybe you shouldn't have started the war. Did you think about that? Who started the war? Did Israel attack Gaza? No, that was their land. That was in Israel. It still is in Israel. Can you explain that? Really? Can you explain that? Lebanon? What? Come on. Fucking people out of your stupid minds. Thank you. Man, it's not a beard, it's a goat thing. I got a scruff going. I got a shave. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, see ya, brother. Take it easy. You said that before. I guarantee you'll be back. So, oh, nice rack. Sorry, watching a commercial. She's got a nice rack. Another nice rack. Wow. What is up with commercials? They always put girls with nice racks on. Yeah, look at that. Two nice racks in a row. I like nice racks. I'm all about the nice rack. I like playing with boobies. Who doesn't? Apparently, a lot of guys on my page like sucking dick. But I'd rather play with boobies. Pick teeth out of my hair from a vagina. You know what that is? A vagina. Vagina. It's like China. Vagina. China. I'd rather frickin' eat a pussy than watch you suck a dick any day. But then again, that's what you're into. So, yeah, I need to clean up a little. I took a shower yesterday, so I'll take another one. Today's Friday, right? So I gotta go out and watch football. I gotta cut my hair too. I cut my own hair, by the way, so I haven't cut it in a while. What is up with all the "are you a veteran" shit? What is up with all these questions? Why do you ask questions? Why do you ask questions? What is it? What does it matter? There's a difference with the questions. You gotta come up with, why don't you answer my questions? Nobody does. And you just keep coming up with them. So keep coming up with them. It's cool. I've got 22 likes. I probably got about, I don't know, who knows, 6, 8, 10 subscribers. We'll see. I'm over 1,200 right now. So how many subscribers do you have there, buddy? The guy asked me if I'm a veteran. How many subscribers do you have on your page? Anybody? How many? Do you have your own page? No, you don't even have a profile picture. I guarantee you don't. Anyway, fixed design. What do? You design stuff there, buddy? You got the Gandalf picture, it looks like. I can't tell because it's so small. I'm not on my laptop, so I haven't plugged my laptop in quite a while. I gotta update it. It's Gandalf, isn't it? Is that Gandalf I see? With the hat. It's funny, my friend she's got a walking stick with the crystal on top, and she said, I want to give it to you. Because I have my own. I don't have a crystal. And she saw it. She's like, that's cool. It's my Gandalf stick. So she said she wanted to give it to me, and you know what? I want to take it. She lost her leg, so she's got a prosthetic, and she can't use the stick anymore. She uses a cane or the walker. So I'm going to give you my Gandalf stick. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having it. I actually wanted to put one on top of mine, but I talked to my buddy, who's a carpentry expert, electrician, whatever you want. I said, put it up. Well, I went from 13 to 1. Look at that. Yeah, couldn't handle it, could you? Couldn't handle the truth. Oh, anyways, I was going to leave, but it just blew up like that. Well, now we're down to 1, so I'm going to watch football. What time is it? Time is it? 7 o'clock. About time to put the football games on. Well, at least the one. Oh, look at this fucking idiot. Jimmy Kimmel.
Out of Minneapolis. And you can make all your requests for me to resign over my dead father. Why are we talking about going to war against Greenland?
I don't think anybody's talking about using military force in Greenland. We are ending the war on saturated fats.
Well, alcohol is a social lubricant that brings people together. Don't have it for breakfast.
Don't have it.
The Navy is America's forward projection of power. If you are not a sea power, you are not a superpower.
Tonight,
he could have been living somewhere else right now, very happy. But instead, he wanted to play big boy.
But you invaded the country. We went into the country and we seized the leader of Venezuela.
Damn straight we did.
we'll run it properly.
You just wait for Cuba.
Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine, and he's not going to be doing it very long.
Would somebody please explain to me, what is the end game here?
Not only with Democrats, but Republicans.
Oh,
They look back to Colin Powell and that famous thing that he said.
You break it, you buy it.
She gets it.
Monday, on Special Report, a top Senate Democrat is pushing reforms and restrictions on Homeland Security and ICE funding. We'll bring you that. Plus, watch Jackie Heinrich on Fox News Sunday. Her guest, White House border czar Tom Homan, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, and Senator Mark Warner, Vice Chair of the Intelligence.
Anyways, there you go. Just to reiterate, I put up a post. I asked if you supported ICE. 44% said yes. 45% said no. I said, if you could say why. If no, can you say why? It was 11%. And out of all those people, one person said that ICE is out of their jurisdiction, which shows how fucking stupid they are, because it's a national organization. They are here to remove illegal aliens. Bottom line, doesn't matter what state you're in, what city, where you're at. ICE can go wherever they want, and they will remove you. Excuse me. Jesus. Sorry. And how'd that work out for the people that tried to fight them? Not too good so far. Not too good. So, anyways, they're still removing people as we speak right now. They are taking people and sending them back to where they should be. They're not here. And you should be happy about that. But no, you're not. They're kidnapping people. No. They're getting rid of illegal alien drug dealers, traffickers, criminals, murderers, rapists, child traffickers, drug dealers. Should we start a new chant? child traffickers, drug dealers, child rapists, drug dealers, traffickers. Come on. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed. I might be back tonight, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So, anyways, be safe. Watch out for those bad ice guys. They might come in and you could try and run them over. And, I wouldn't suggest that, by the way. If you're in a car, you see an ICE agent, he tells you to stop. Best case scenario, you should probably stop. I would definitely say that's what you should do. Give him your ID, your green card, whatever you got, if you got one. If not, screw you. I can't tell you anything else. Anyways, peace out.